Welcome back to Breaking Borderlands. In our last episode, we were on Pandora, wrapping up that leg of Mysterious Seer. My last video did not record. So we had come to Necrotafeo, to the Scryer's Crypt, and it's been showing us scenes of how it was involved in all the murders we've been investigating, as well as trying to stop us, basically spirit napping Ava. It was weird. But now we're here at the halfway point. And we're going to take on the halfway boss. Now, everything up to this point has just been Guardians and Necrotafeo wildlife, so this is going to be a bit odd. Let's go ahead and slide into the arena, and it should instantaneously... I'm thinking of the wrong thing. This is the boss. Well, now I feel bad because we missed the whole lead up to it, but try and stay out of the water. That summons in ads, which hopefully she stays out of it. Now we're going to be exploiting that here in a bit, but right now just be ready for a boss fight. I think I'm good. I should be good. Now I'm going to keep the red fang on because ads will be part of it, and I'm going to want that distraction. But Ava's been interacting with these glyphs, which have been showing us records of the past, how this Iridian Guardian has been involved.
Though the twin a-causal threat was eliminated, another a-causal's actions have proven catastrophic. The key vanished, so too did the future.
The key? You mean when Lilith firehawked Elvis?
The actions of your leader did not merely bend the course, she shattered it. All of our work is for naught.
That's what you get for trying to control us.
A-causals like you are chaos incarnate, unguided, ripping holes in the fabric of causality like exit wounds through flesh. But you are correct. You cannot be controlled.
Uh-oh.
You must be removed entirely.
Alright. So now we take on the Seer. Missed. Of course I'd miss. And again, try and stay out of the pool in the center if you can help it. But this is going to take a bit, so I apologize. Actually, what am I doing? I don't get the anointment I need, but that'll still give me some added damage and ad control when they kick in. Now be careful when those go off. You want to be as far back as you can be. And if you stay fortunate, your Jabber and Ava will keep him distracted. I'm gonna milk that extra damage I can on action skill N for a second. Okay, and now he's gonna go invisible, so pick your shots wisely. And take out any ads that spawn. That's taking a bit too long. I think I'm just going to Plague Bear the whole match. That might be our best bet. So that'll get us our ads, and luckily I have kill stack, so as the ads die, the damage will increase. But watch the lightning bolt. When he does that, he's opening the cubes. So reposition yourself. Oh yeah, that's tearing him up. Now we'll switch back. So yeah, Plague Bearer is incredibly useful in this fight, to say the least. There he goes with the cubes again. Now he's gonna come in with that volley. But he's done. And we can have our Jabber or Ava come get us. Alright. Fantastic. What'd he drop? Rocket Pod. Elemental criticals. That figures. So, Rocket Pods. Sponsors for life. So, yeah. The Rocket Pod is cool because it'll increase its mortar pods. Honestly, I like the red text too. Even oppression itself fears Vladoff. So it is good. I would suggest taking one of them, but it just doesn't have what I'm looking for. And honestly, that's wasted since it doesn't have any elementals. But what we're going to do now, you see all these red chests? When you farm, that's the only one that'll show back up. The other three will not. So at this point in time, we are going to do our best to abuse the Schluter. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over and we're going to invoke that guy. We're going to draw him back here as best we can. So, come on this way, feller. Don't bother with Ava. And then when he's ready to go and it activates, try and get as many of these as you can. Alright, I'm not going to get that last one, so instead, we're going to wait. And awesome. Now, this one is always going to have this artifact anyway, I forgot about that. But it is a good artifact, depending on your view of what is good. Hey, Iridium. Alright. And now that we've gotten the director's cut done, you can farm the Seer as much as you like. She can end up dropping anything from the director's cut. But what you received here is the mysterious artifact. So the 100% is 100% of Iridium nodes around the world will be displayed. So even the hidden ones will show up. And then the 5% is every elite enemy has a 5% chance to explode with Iridium. And that is why it is incredibly powerful. Because just like how you can use the Schluter artifact to have Schlut explosions for your drops, your world legendary drops, this does the same thing with iridium. Now, also having this, it seems to increase the drop rate from Elites 2, and when I say that, not legendary drop rate, they just seem to drop more guns. Instead of them just dropping one, they seem to drop two, even though it might be a green or a blue, but it does seem to increase that. Okay, so now we got that going for us. Let's go ahead and see how we did here. Blastmaster with splash damage. I might need to hand that to my Moes. Sparkplug Cosmic Crater with heavy damage, move speed, and health regen. That's not bad. The Sparkplug and the Cosmic Crater really do synergy well together. But I've got enough spark plugs. Let's see here. There's a Hellshock, Thunderball Fist, Ruby's Wrath. Yeah, and sadly this one didn't do nothing for us. But yeah, that is the Seer. I apologize that my last video did not save. I had actually solved a puzzle here. So when you get to Necrotophaia, you might notice there's a huge one of these. And I say huge, this one's pretty big too, but you see the massive one that is floating in the air and tumbling, kind of like these ones in the background are. The trick is to hit every side with an element, and then the last one, it needs to be raw damage, not explosive, but raw damage, just regular physical damage. And then it'll open with a shower of equipment. Usually one of them's guaranteed to be legendary, but it's only once per character, so I'll warn you there. Again, I apologize I didn't get any footage of that, and I don't want, because it's once per character, I'd have to start all over just to show you again. But honestly, I think that is the end of our... No, it's not, because I still have a takedown to do. But hopefully you found this entertaining and somewhat informative. Again, I apologize that I skipped a bunch of it, but it's not hard. The Seer's the hardest part, and you just saw that she's not that hard with the right setup. So, again, I hope you found this entertaining and informative, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Peace.